On a day like any other, Rendog was in MudDog's greenhouse, enjoying the beautiful aromas of the season and tending to some blossoming lilacs. Suddenly, from the clear blue sky of that perfect summer's day, burst a bolt of lightning that pounded into the earth beneath Granny Dog's monument, sending a shockwave across the city that knocked Rendog and the city's terrified citizens off their feet. Rendog raised himself up, the electricity of the strike still tingling across his body, and rushed out of the greenhouse as a dark black smoke began to fill the city streets. It was the smell that struck him first, thick and choking, a smell he knew all too well. Burning nether. And then, to Rendog's horror, he saw that the ground around Granny Dog's monument was in flames, and that a path of fire led from the monument toward Mama Dog's greenhouse and the entrance to the secret passageways below Mole City. It seemed as if the flames were a message of some kind, an instruction to follow, and something came over Rendog, a sudden urge to follow the fire, as if an invisible silk string, warm and inviting, was pulling him toward the caves beneath Mole City. Rendog mustered up his courage and plunged into the secret passageway, and there the trail of fire continued, deeper and deeper into the depths. Rendog felt himself drawn ever onward towards the fires, despite the dangers, despite the mystery. And he continued to follow the ancient passageway when all of a sudden, from the flames seemed to sprout an impossible surplus of lush and vigorous life. And the secret passageway became engulfed in vines and mosses, and the air became damp and cool. And as Rendog pried through the thick foliage, a strange altar set in an ancient cave became visible, and there atop the altar, Rendog realized the source of what had just transpired in the city above. For there on the altar lay an incredible golden bow with an arrow of pure flame already notched into a shimmering bowstring of raw energy. And Rendog knew in that moment that before him lay an ender god of immense and shattering power. Rendog had found Orpheus, the Firestar. Greetings, CYBERDOGs and citizens of the interwebs. This is Rendog and Orpheus the Firestar coming at you from another glorious day in Rentopia in this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. In the previous episode, we started working on the foundations for the roof of the Victorian greenhouse that you can see behind me. In this episode, my friends, we're going to be working on that roof and having a little chat about some really awesome stuff before getting ready for a brand new Minecraft 1.9 adventure, because we've recently updated to 1.9 and we haven't gone on an adventure yet, and I want to find myself some mending before the end of this freaking series, man. So sit back and relax, my friends. I hope you are ready for some awesome Minecraft action. Wow, this bow is so freaking awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of lore that I did at the beginning of this episode. I really enjoy making those little skits, actually. I think it's really cool. And yeah, we now have Orpheus the Firestar, which is a Flame Infinity Power 4 Unbreaking 3 bow. We've got Cerberus the World Star, Fortune 3 Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 pickaxe, and we have Argus the Blade Star, Sharpness 4 Looting 3 Unbreaking 3 Fire Aspect 2. I've also made for myself Efficiency 4 Silk Touch Unbreaking 3 Diamond Shovel, and I've repaired my Diamond Axe once again. Spent all of my levels over the last couple of hours to get all of that done. So super stoked with my new bow, and I am super excited to get on an adventure to see if we can actually handle the new combat update of Minecraft 1.9, baby. Man, isn't the skyline of Rentopia starting to look really awesome after all these years? My goodness, so sweet. We need to finish off that castle back there, though. That's looking a little bit janktastic. But anyway, guys, let's get cracking with today's task of finishing off this side of the greenhouse roof. I hope that I can remember the formula for this. I worked on this side yesterday, and yeah, there was a very specific formula that I needed to follow. I'm hoping that I will be able to remember it. And while I'm doing this, guys, I've got some really, really cool stuff to talk to you about. Lots and lots of stuff happening in the real life of the RENDOG'S, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I am super, super excited about what is coming up in my life over the next few weeks or so. Where to begin? Let's start with the fact that in about, I don't know, 3 days, I am going on holiday with my family, and I am so freaking excited about it. The last time I saw my family in South Africa was in October last year, and I am going back to be with my family, and we are going to Mauritius, which is an absolutely beautiful island off the east coast of Africa. It has some of the most stunning beaches on the entire planet. It's like a sort of beach resort place, and we are going there for my MUDDOG's 60th birthday. And this is an extremely important family event for us. My MUDDOG has been planning this for many, many years now. She's been saving up for this for years and years and years, and she has treated all of her children, including myself, the real Goxie, Schmiddy, Sugarloaf, and my father also, of course, to this fantastic holiday out in the islands of Mauritius, and I just cannot wait to get there. I'm flying to South Africa on Friday evening, and oh man, I just can't wait to see my family, to be with all of my brothers, to be with my mum and my dad, and we are literally just gonna disconnect from the world for a while and just be a family. It's been a very, very long time since we were all together like this, and I think that's what my mum is most excited about, getting us all together again. It's probably been 10 years since all of the brothers have been in the same place together, and yeah, this is just going to be absolutely awesome. I think I messed this up, haven't I? Yep. So I'm super excited about that. I'm busy working to try and get a few videos pre-recorded for you guys. I can't promise that there will be videos while I'm away. I don't want to just create videos for the sake of creating videos. If I can get some good quality videos out for you guys before I go, then that's exactly what I'll do. But I'm going to be back in action on the 3rd of April? Yeah, it's about the 3rd of April, so I'm not going away for too long, but my brothers and I will probably make some vlogs from out there in Mauritius, and hopefully you guys can sort of keep up with us to see what is happening out there. But it's going to be an absolutely fantastic freaking holiday, guys. I just cannot wait for it to come around, and I'm so excited about it. So before I started recording this episode, guys, I spent about an hour and a half preparing, headed over to Dogtown to collect as much sand as possible. I've smelted it all down into glass because, of course, the roof of that greenhouse is basically made out of glass, and we need a butt ton of this stuff. So here I am in the furnace room of MOLEHOLE Castle, and I'm just collecting all of the glass and getting some of them tasty XP balls while we're at it. Now, while I'm doing this, guys, I've got some more incredible news for you. For those of you guys who have been following my sort of real life stuff, you will know that I am in the process of moving out of London and moving to a small town in England, with the intention of spending the next 6 months of my life focused on YouTube and focused on Twitch, and trying to basically make this entire dream become a reality. And man, I am super excited to let you guys know that I have put down a deposit for a brand new house that's in a very small town in England. It's probably has a population of like 500 or something. I mean, there isn't even a cinema in the town. There's hardly anything there, but I have found a really amazing house. It's got 2 bedrooms, a lounge, a kitchen, a garden, a parking space. It's got very quick internet, and it's extremely close to the train station and the bus station in the town, and it is just going to be absolutely perfect for what I'm trying to do here, and I'm super excited about it. The landlord accepted my offer, and when I get back from Mauritius, I'm going to be moving into that house from London, and I will be going full blast from that house on YouTube and on Twitch from around the 10th of April or so, which means that next month, guys, things are going to get crazy on the RENDOG channel. All of the series that you guys are missing, Survival Stories 3, Terraria, Minecraft Survival, they're all going to be coming back because I'm going to be doing this full time. I don't have to worry about a job. I don't have to worry about paying my insane London rent. I am literally going to be focusing on doing what I love, which is making YouTube videos for you guys, and together this year is going to be the best year that the CYBERDOG Nation has ever freaking had, including a ridiculous amount of steakages in our bellies. Get wrecked, cows. Oh man, I feel kind of bad wrecking them, but you know what? Freaking Argus does such an amazing job at turning these cows into steak. It's absolutely insane. We probably got way more steak than we need from this little slaying session. But yeah, that is super exciting. I'm very, very scared, very nervous. I must admit, guys, I basically no longer have a job. I've given notice to my landlord here in London, so I no longer have a place to live. In 1 month's time, I have to have my butt moved out of this place, and it is kind of scary and super exciting at the same time. And I'm just so happy that you guys are going to be coming with me, and I'm going to try and do my best to bring you guys all of the action of me moving out. I want to try and make like a sort of mini series of me moving out. It's going to be called like Rendog the Real Life Hermit or something, right? I don't know, something cool like that. And I'm going to make vlogs and stuff to show you guys how insane this journey is going to be. Me moving out, me moving into a new place, setting up basically a dedicated YouTube and streaming studio, and you guys are going to be with me every step of the way. It is going to be absolutely awesome, man. I'm so freaking pumped. Alright, my friends, the time for dilly-dally is now over, and it is now time to get stuck into some serious roof crafting, and let's see if we can get this sucker finished off in the next half an hour or so. Before I start laying down some blocks, guys, I want to share with you guys the formula on how to make this roof in case some of you are trying to make it in your own worlds. And it's actually not as difficult as it may seem. It's all about just knowing the formula of how to do this sort of dipped roof design. And what you want to be doing is laying down a straight line at the very top of your roof. So you kind of do what I did in the previous episode, where you just build your roof in a very sort of plain style, straight up, straight across. And then on the across row, on the very top across row, you want to be dipping it down. You can see that I've done this dip by using slabs, and every now and then I've gone down half a block. And this is the sort of center of the dip, and then it goes back up again as it goes towards that side of the roof. Now, the next step is to then simply emulate that dip on each of the cross beams that you create as you go down the sides of your roof. Now, if you have a perfectly straight roof, that's really simple to do. All you got to do is choose where you want to do your cross beams. In this case, our roof does some strange things. It doesn't just go straight up in a diagonal. It sort of goes up, and then it goes in, and it goes up, and it goes in. And what I like to do is add the cross beams at the points to which I think it's going to look the best with regards to the gradient of the up and in design that I've got going on over here. So here you can see I've put a cross beam in this position, and then another cross beam here, and then a final cross beam down here, and that has created this sort of segmented look that I've been going for. And each of these segments is 3 blocks wide, so to speak, or 3 blocks thick. So, and then there's sort of one little segment at the top also. So that's pretty much how I've done it. I hope that made sense. It probably didn't make a lot of sense to a lot of you, but yeah, it took me quite a long time to figure out exactly how to do this. So I hope that I've explained it correctly. Now, the next most tricky thing, of course, is to get the glass following the formula of the cross beams. And what we need to be doing here is creating clones of the side cross beam here when we are getting to our segments over here, right? So what I need to do is create like an exact replica of this side going all the way down here, and that's exactly what I've done here. You can see that this segment is cut up by another cross beam here that is an exact replica of the side of the building there. So we're going to be replicating that on this side, and then we can get all the glass filled in. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've created a vertical cross beam here that is an exact clone of the cross beam that runs up the sides of both of the roofs. And what I'm currently doing now is running the horizontal cross beams, and I am mimicking the very top line of the cross beam. So I guess the formula is that all of the horizontal cross beams copy the very first cross beam exactly, and all of the vertical cross beams copy the side cross beams exactly. And if you just follow that formula and make sure that it is all completely 100% symmetrical, it will all turn out really good, and it will all look really, really great. And currently I am just busy finishing off this horizontal cross beam, and I think I've already messed this up. Yep, I already have messed it up. You got to try and make sure that it is an exact replica, or it's going to look very, very strange in the finished product. So I'm looking at this side, I'm just copying this side, as you guys can see. And slowly but surely the roof comes together. What I like to do is set up the foundation of the roof first, right? And then stick the glass in. I think it's a little bit easier that way. It sort of creates for yourself like a template, I guess, is the best way to explain it. And yeah, you guys are going to see, man, it's going to look absolutely sweet. So check it out. I've just got one more bit of slabbage to do in this crossbeam, and boom, we have now replicated that crossbeam on this side, and now all we have to do is one more, and then we can start putting in the glass. I do love me a bit of progress in Minecraft, my friends. Just finished installing the skeleton for this side of the roof. As you can see, all the horizontal and vertical crossbeams are now in place. And I just pray to the end gods that I haven't made a mistake here, guys. One incorrectly placed block will throw the symmetry of this entire roof out, and I'll probably have to break it apart and redo it because my OCD is going to go absolutely cray-cray. I'm holding every paw that I got that I have not made that horrible mistake. But I'm currently installing the glass. I wanted to bring you guys back for this little piece also, because this is a really, really important part of this particular roof style, especially if you are trying to emulate this sort of dip in the roof throughout the entire section of your roof, right? So when you're looking at the roof from a distance, wow, that was close. What you want to be able to see is that dip sort of permeating through all the layers of the roof, right? So let's go up here and have a quick look at this. So as you can see, the dip starts here at the top, but it also sort of follows throughout the roof, including all the way at the bottom, although I think I've done that one incorrectly. It looks like I might have messed that one up. All right, here we are, guys, back at the cell I was working on before I fell through like a freaking noob. We are currently working on installing the glass here, and I guess the easiest way for me to explain this to you guys is have a look at this glass here, right? If you think of this glass as a horizontal section of the roof, you can see that as we go into the next cell, the glass actually dips by one block, and then as we go into the next cell, the glass dips by one block again, and then as we come to this side of the roof, it raises by one block and then raises by one block again. And that is, of course, following the gradient of the top dip in the top horizontal crossbeam. So that is the kind of thing that we have to keep mindful of when we are building this thing. And as you can see, I'm lucky that I have this side of the roof for reference, and it's going to make my life a little bit easier, I reckon. And all I have to do now is make sure that I copy these cells exactly like I did on this side of the roof, and we should be golden. Now let's have a look. Can we do it on this side? This is going to dip one more time here, I think, which means, let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to come one more down in order to do this. And yeah, this is the tricky part of this particular roof style, guys, is the actual crafting bit is pretty insane. Let's have a look here. Yeah, okay, there we go. So what I did was I filled this in like that, and then, and I filled in this side too. So that's going to make it a little bit easier to do also. Okay, yeah, I'm getting this now. Can you smell that progress, my friends? Oh, baby, it is coming together beautifully. Just finished off the last bit of glass placing there, guys. I've gone through a ton of glass, mostly because I had to break it a lot because I was making a bunch of errors. But it looks like I've managed to put this roof together. It's looking 100% symmetrical, and I think I may have nailed this first time, although there's only one way to truly tell, and that is to get a view of the roof from a distance, and we will then be able to see if I've made any symmetrical errors, and if I have, I am going to rip my hair out, man. All right, let's have a look at this bad boy. Oh man, isn't that looking kind of awesome? The scaffolding looks absolutely terrible. We'll get rid of that in a second, but I think that roof is looking beautiful, and as far as I can see, everything looks like it's in order. I think I just have to remove a slab or two, or one layer of slabbage from both of these sections, and then it's going to be perfect. Oh baby, this is awesome. So what do you guys think? Looking pretty damn sweet, isn't it? Oh baby, coming out absolutely fantastic, guys. Got rid of some of the scaffolding. I'm also trying out some ideas here using some leaves to make a few artificial vines. I think that is looking really cool. My thinking is that we need to get some glowstone up here to stop any spawns, and we could cover those glowstone blocks up with some leaves. And if we get this entire roof sort of covered in leaves and covered in vines, it's really going to feel super, super moist and super, super foliated inside of this greenhouse, isn't it? It's going to look absolutely awesome. And man, this roof just turned out spectacular. Oh, I can't believe how nice it looks. It looks really, really great, guys. I'm super happy with it. And yeah, I've been working on it all afternoon now, but you know what? It has been absolutely worth it because I think it is turning out a treat, man. Let's have one final look from this position over here, and then we can sort of think about what we need to do next with it. But look at that, man. It is looking beautiful. All right, next step is we need to find a way to integrate the roof into the greenhouse build below. That's going to be our next task, but we're going to be doing that after our very first 1.9 adventure, and I've been crafting this roof now for quite a few days, and I'm keen to take a break, and I'm keen to go on our very first 1.9 adventure, guys. So let me drop off all of the stuff. We're going to get ready to rumble, and baby, hopefully we will be able to find some awesome new stuff. Oh, I got my bling blangs on, and that means it's adventure time, my friends. But before we get to that, there are 8 more of you CyberDogs that I want to add to the Dogolith today. You never know, man. We might go on an adventure today and rage quit because we die or something. So, yeah, I wanted to get 8 more of you guys on to the Dogolith, a monolith that I have constructed for my subscribers. And today I would like to welcome from dogcraft.net, the official CyberDog fan community, GD Videos, Nicola Mara, Etho and Friends, and the Strice. Thank you guys for being on Dogcraft and for being fans of Rendog. You've been immortalized in the interbubs forever. And now from YouTube subscribers, we have got El Hashashin MC, Piers J. Holden, Grim Gamer, and Saka. Welcome to the Dogolith, my friends. You guys have been immortalized in the interbubs forever. Thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for enjoying my videos, and thank you for being awesome. And remember, guys, if you want to stand a chance of being added to this beautiful Dogolith, you need to be a subscriber of the Rendog channel. Leave me a comment on one of my videos somewhere. I pick you guys randomly from my comments, and you guys can also go to dogcraft.net, the free official CyberDog fan community, your portal to the official CyberDog Minecraft server, server.dogcraft.net, and there is a thread on Dogcraft where you can add your YouTube username to stand a chance of being added to the Dogolith. So, all of that out the way, guys, there is only one more thing to do, and that is to head into the Nether and find for ourselves a brand new adventure. Is this everything? I think this is everything. I've got myself a full set of diamond armor. I've got myself Cyberus the World Star, a pretty decent diamond shovel, Argus the Blade Star, Orpheus the Fire Star. We've got a Silk Touch diamond pickaxe and a fairly decent diamond axe just in case we needed some ender pearls, just in case things get heavy. We got water buckets, torches, wood, obsidian, flint and steel, compasses, ladders, and I think, guys, we are ready to rumble, man. Let's get our shield on and let's get our buttholes into the Nether Portal Temple. Oh, baby, looking so awesome. Nice. Let's get ourselves in there, guys, and figure out which direction we're going to be going for our very first 1.9 adventure. Well, earlier today, I was building the roof of a magnificent greenhouse, and now I'm in the Nether. Life sure does take you in weird places, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, here we are. We need to figure out where we're going. The last time we went on an adventure, we headed off in that direction, I believe. Yes, I think so. Was it that direction? I think it was. In this direction, we have also headed very, very far. I think the only direction we haven't really traveled that far in yet is this direction. So I think that's what we should probably do. Amazonia is in that direction, and we've pretty much explored all the way around Amazonia. So I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to head off in this direction. Let's have a look where we are at right now. We are at minus 3,050 on the Z. We're going to try and head all the way over to about minus 1,000 on the Z, and then we're going to crack open a new nether portal, and hopefully we will come out somewhere awesome, somewhere sweet, brand new 1.9 chunks, and we'll find some brand new 1.9 villages, and hopefully we might be able to this time around find for ourselves finally a mesa biome. That would be absolutely amazing. And there is a giant ocean here. I don't feel very safe crossing this ocean. I have to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't know if this is the best idea. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a ghast here already, my friends. This is going to be Orpheus's first kill. Oh my goodness, that is actually an epic kill. Get wrecked. Man, Orpheus doing work. First kill on the board for our brand new bow is a ghast. I'll take that. That's freaking awesome. Well, guys, I thought that this ocean was much bigger when I first saw it, but actually there is a shoreline right over there, and we've got some ender pearls on us right now. I reckon we might be able to get over there. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take the risk. Let's see if I can actually jump this ocean of lava. Oh, has that done it? Yes. Wow, that was insanely close. My heart literally jumped into my mouth there, guys. That was not cool. Anyway, let's carry on heading in this direction, guys. This is a fresh part of the nether also. We've never been to this position before, which is awesome. And we're going to carry on going until we get to minus 1,000 on the Z. And then we're going to make a brand new nether portal and see where we pop up, guys. This is going to be freaking sweet. Okay guys, this is about as far as I'm going to go. I have tunneled through a mountainside in the nether and we've come into this little cove. We're about minus 930 from our nether portal temple portal, and I think this is the perfect location to head to the overworld and see where we pop up, man. I am super excited about this, guys. I really hope that we manage to find for ourselves not only some really awesome 1.9 stuff like brand new 1.9 villagers, but I really hope that today is going to be the day that we find a mesa biome, because we've never found one before, and I am desperate to find that final biome for this series. Well, this is it, my friends. Wish me luck. I hope that this is going to work out good, and I hope that we are going to have an awesome 1.9 adventure. Let's do this, baby.